Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the message. So, okay, y'all. So, the download that I received, we're going to get into it. We're going to jump right in. The download that I received, tell new friends welcome. But the download that I received was, okay, with this, there could be a trickster energy. You're dealing with a trickster energy. There could be a trickster energy trying to attach themselves to you, and they're using someone that you know. And I say that, and I know that because they were trying to. This energy was trying to impose as one of my acquaintances, and she was trying to convince me to go somewhere. And before she could convince me to go somewhere, we got in the car to get ready to leave. Now there were a lot of things that was out of place, that was just out of pocket and out of place. First of all, the car that we was in, it was out of place. It was no reason that she should have been in the car she was in and driving the car that she was in. So we set off to whatever this event was. She tried to convince me to go to an event. And so I was hesitant on going with her, but then I changed my mind. I was like, okay, let's go. So before we got ready to leave and take off, there was a gentleman. Some gentleman came up to her. Some crusty looking gentleman came up to her and gave her a kiss. And he had like 2 beers in his hand. And no, he had 1 beer in his hand and he grabbed a nut. And then so she said, oh yeah, that's such and such and such. And yeah, they good at they gonna take care of their kids, they're good at something like that, she was saying. I ain't make nothing of it because it didn't make no never mind to me, so I don't know why she was telling me about that. And then so anyway, so he turned around and he went back inside of this gate. And this man was Caucasian, as I stated. And the the acquaintance that I was leaving with was an African American girl. So anyway, we set off to go on this adventure, wherever, to this function, this event. We was attending an event. There were to be a lot of people there. Child, it was going to be a lot of people there. So we got to the parking lot. And the moment we got to the parking lot, I'm looking at everybody walking by, and it was like, child, I was out of place. It was somewhat place that I knew I shouldn't have been. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So as we started walking towards going the direction everybody else was going in, all these people. Now, mind you, all these people, it was just a bunch of people. Like, it was some type of event or something. And as we were walking towards it, I told her, I stopped in my tracks. I was like, I'm like, no, I'ma head on out. I'ma head on out. Give me the keys. I'ma head on out. So she was fighting with me about giving me the keys. Now, mind you, like I said, she shouldn't have been driving that car she was driving in the first place. So I'm like, give me the keys. So she started to run. She started to take off, and she started to run back towards the vehicle. And so I'm like chasing her. Child, I'm chasing her. I was chasing her back to the vehicle to get the keys, because I'm trying to get up. I'm like, okay. So once she got to the car, she threw the key down on the floor of the car. So, y'all. So she threw the key down on the floor of the car. So I grabbed the key. I'm like, okay, no sweat it. I ain't gonna sweat it. And I picked the key up. I'm still bouncing. So she stepped back. I grabbed the key. And when I grabbed the key, put my leg in and I jumped in the car. And then I closed the door. Then I went to the other side. And before I could get to the other side to put the key in, there was some woman, okay, comes up to the vehicle and opens the door. She was like, where do you think you're going? Now, mind you, I don't know these people. Like, I don't know these people. So, she's like, where do you think you're going? And she was like, a tall, lanky something. And I'm like, I'm leaving. And so she asked me, she said, did you try my lemon something? And I'm like, what? Now mind you, how it ended up in my hand, I don't know. It was in my hand. I was holding it. But I didn't eat it. I threw it up on the dashboard. It was up on the dashboard. I threw it up on the dashboard. So she's like, I refuse to let you leave. You can't leave until you try my such and such and such. And she got like all of these kids around her. She got like all these kids around her. She's like some type of instructor or something. And she got these kids around her. Now, mind you, y'all, this woman that was a woman, I don't feel like was a woman. Anyway, I feel like it was a guy. So, another shapeshifter. So, I was like, I grabbed the whatever it was, the lemon thing, and I grabbed it in my hand. I took it and I threw it in her face and I closed the door. Threw it in her face and I closed the door. So, locked the door and took off. Now, mind you, like I said, there was a lot of kids. There was a lot of kids. This event that they was going to was some type of social event. It was some type of, I felt like some type of organization event. So it could have been a church event or a school event or something like that. So I say all that to say it changed, you know. It shifted. Somehow it shifted. So anyway, somebody is heartbroken. Somebody is mad. It's a couple. It's a couple that is angry and that is mad. I feel as though there's a King of Cups there's a King of Cups. We have the Prince of Cups that wanted to initiate something. Wanted to initiate some type of quick emotional, trying to make way or make room for some type of quick emotional investment or quick emotional act of some kind, you know, of some sort. I feel the act of some sort was to, like I say, the friend that I was talking to, who was trying to lead me off, I feel these are definitely men, okay? This is definitely a man group. So try to initiate some type of thing to try and comes towards you. So with this Chariot here, with this Chariot being here, this is how this came out. So with this Chariot being here, so trying to initiate some type of quick emotional attachment and movement by coming towards you. So this is someone who feels as though they have control, or they are in control. They feel like as though they have some type of control over their emotions. Nevertheless, we have the Nine of Cups and we have this Queen of Cups. With this Queen of Cups here being here, the wish, they didn't get whatever they were wishing or hoping to achieve, they did not get that fulfilled. That achievement did not get fulfilled. Whether it was to bring forth some type of attachment, or to get you to entice you into some type of drink, like drink the potion. I'm getting like drink the potion. It didn't work. It didn't work. Okay? Whatever it is that they were trying to entice you or get you to drink, it didn't work. Okay? So, because it didn't work, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel changed. This is a change of events. It changed something, and it caused something else to happen. It caused a chain reaction. It caused a chain reaction. The chain reaction that it brought about is leading towards someone being protected and someone being guided by their inner strength. Someone using their inner strength and being guided by their inner strength. Okay? The divine. Being guided by the divine. It allowed for, we have the Six of Swords. It allowed for movement. Now that there's movement going on, and things are headed out, they weren't able to cause some type of disturbance, because they weren't able to cause some type of disturbance, emotional disturbance. They weren't able to cause any type of conflict. Okay? Because you said no and refused. You refused, child. You refused to drink of the cup of whatever it is they were trying to give you. You refused to accept that and drink that. You refused to drink it, separate, eat it, whatever. And it caused a chain of events. You were smart enough to guard yourself and protect yourself. This is you being guarded. Guarding and protecting yourself to fight off whatever this is, you know. It's a sequence of events it's a sequence of events. There's a sequence of events that these people were trying to start or stir up. But you're guarded, and you're protected by the divine. The divine is shielding you and protecting you at this time. For some of you, you could have spirit animal around you at this time, spirit totems around you at this time. So, nevertheless, this sequence of events, this change of events is leading to this Five of Cups, these people being left out, left behind, a missed opportunity. These people are not able to accomplish whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish. Whatever they're trying whatever they are trying to initiate or get going, The wheel is turned by you not accepting. Oh my goodness. By you not accepting what they was trying to put down in their cup. By you not accepting whatever it was that they was dishing out, in the cup. You could have been refusing to, for some of you, you could have been refusing to, refuse to eat or drink something from somebody here lately. And you were supposed, that's the way it was supposed to go. You were supposed to refuse that. You were not supposed to accept it. You were not supposed to be drinking nothing from nobody and accepting nothing from nobody at this time. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be drinking and accepting no food, no nothing that nobody's trying to cook for you. Entice you with any type of alcoholic beverages and nothing else. No other kind of beverages. Not even no water. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to be. So, by you refusing that and not going in there, it set off a chain of events here. It set off a chain of events. Let me pull my chair up, y'all. Hold on. So, whatever they're doing is not, whatever these attempts that these people is trying to regulate, it is not working. It is not going to work, never going to work. It's never ever going to work. These attempts that they're trying to do, they're trying to attach some type of, spirit of loneliness or some type of emotional attachment to you that will leave you looking like this, heartbroken. That's going to leave you heartbroken. Some type of making something look good, trying to make something look good, something look inviting. So trying to make something look inviting, but it's only going to leave you looking like this, with a sense of regret, feeling remorseful, feeling regret. So someone is trying to, look at this guy in this car, look how he looking. Trying to entice, make something appealing and entice you with it. So that you would, it's like Snow White trying to get you to bite the apple. How in Snow White, how the stepmother was after her to convince her to bite the apple. In order to trick her to bite the apple, she imposed herself. She changed herself to be someone that Snow White was familiar, to Snow White, the daddy or the boyfriend or somebody. I don't remember that story that good, but she used someone that was familiar to entice Snow White, so that she can, thank you, Spirit, so that she can buy my earring, so that she can bite the apple. Like the lady was trying to get me to eat whatever that was. Like, what was it? I don't even know what it was, y'all. Some type of lemon stuff. Some type of lemon something. And trying to get me to eat it. And I was like, I don't want that. I threw it up on the dashboard. And it was like, and when she kept on trying to, you not leaving, saying something, you not leaving until you eat it or whatever, eat it. And I picked it up and I took it and I threw it at her and I closed the door. Like, okay, yeah, no, I don't want that. That's not what I said. I said something else, but yeah, And I threw it at her. Threw it in her face. I don't want that. Like, no. And then I hurried. I closed the door really quick. Like, no. Like, so, yeah, it's like that. That's that kind of energy, trying to get convinced. And that's crazy, because I'm looking at this woman's hair, and the woman hair in this thing, it was just like this. Her hair was just like this, but it was black, and she had black glasses on and sitting on the tip of her nose. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wow. So this is definitely, let's see, who is this one? Who is this king of? And there's somebody sitting back watching. I'm telling y'all, somebody is sitting back watching, just sitting back in the club watching, just watching things play out. So it could definitely be like a husband and a wife, an old husband and a wife, and an old, and when I say old, yeah, like, it's a couple. Like, who is this king of cups? Who is this king of cups? So we have the courtship. This, for some of y'all, this is someone that you courted. This is someone that you courted. This is someone that you may have been in a courtship with. Someone you may have been attached to, or someone who wants to connect themselves to you. We have the we have judication here in reverse. So this is a couple who is going through some challenges here with this judication. They don't they're being judged, they're being looked at, they're being their situation is being overhauled and looked at through the courts. So this is people with legal obligations or legal issues. They're in court, in a court of law. They have something going on in the courts where they have court issues. So they could be experiencing some type of a divorce, going through a divorce, or don't. This Queen of Cups is someone who does not want to she don't want to release something. She don't want this divorce to go through or to happen, but it's happening anyway. Because she don't want to be in poverty. So she feels as though if this divorce happens, that she's going to be in poverty. It's going to leave her in poverty. So this is someone who feels as though she's going to be left out in the cold, and she's going to be left out in poverty. We did see this Five of Cups being here. She feels as though she's going to be left behind and left out in poverty. You know, if these court issues, these court proceedings continue to happen or continue to go through, she wants them to fall through, means she don't want them to happen. She's being left behind. She's being left. Yeah, she's being left. And it is causing a lot of ruckus. I'm hearing. Clarify this. Hold on. Clarify this courtship. Clarify this courtship. Clarify this courtship. Clarify this courtship. Ooh, we got the devil. Why is it turned over? This is a toxic, something that is very toxic here. I don't know why this is the only card that's turned over, but it is. This is a toxic attachment here with this courtship. This is someone who's in a toxic connection and a toxic relationship. Okay. A toxic connection. And that went to the floor. Yeah, we have judgment. We have judgment here. These people are under judgment here about this situation. Judgment has been called. A final judgment has been called on this situation. These people are experiencing karma. We have the Wheel of Fortune under the bottom of the deck again here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So, with this Queen of Pentacles being here, someone doesn't want their foundation to be, they don't want their any disturbance in their foundation. This Empress in reverse here. There's an Empress in reverse who is fighting off. Someone is fighting off, trying to fight against whatever this is trying to, is fighting against, trying to go against the grain, holding things back, is guarding them. They're guarded. They're guarded. They're holding things back. They're holding back. They're holding back. Court proceedings. Wow. Someone is holding back court proceedings. They're not allowing, they're not complying with the courts. Someone is not complying with the courts, and they're holding back court proceeding. So this adjudication, this final judgment being made here. The judge is looking at this situation like, he's tired of seeing these people in this courtroom, his courtroom, the court of law. The judge is tired of seeing this. They're tired. I feel as though this judge knows what this Empress is up to, and they are aware of someone's stallment tactics. They're stalling. She's stalling. She's stalling court proceeding because she don't want to be in poverty. She's still trying to gain and have her wishes being filled and her wishes being granted. Wow. Yeah, and there's a lot of fighting. We have Five of Wands here. There's a lot of fighting over this situation. There's a lot of fighting. She's causing a lot of conflict here with this situation. She's fighting against it. She's going against it. She's going against it, fighting it with everything, with every ounce of her body. She's trying to stop the wheels from turning, this course of events from happening. She's trying to prevent this course of events from happening. She does not want this course of events to happen. So she's fighting it with everything within. Yeah, she's using every tactic. Using every tactic and every one that she can. She's pulling out people out of the woodwork. To help and to cause some type of delay. Yeah. She's pulling up people out of the woodwork to cause all kinds of delay. Yeah. With the Eight of Swords. To keep, wow. Not wanting to release, not wanting to let go. She feels as though she's going to be stuck. She's going to be that she's going to be stuck in a situation. That she's going to be stuck with a situation, trying to cause someone trying to cause stagnation, cause something to be stagnant. Delay tactics. These are her delay tactics. These are what things that she's using to delay the process here. We have deception at the bottom of the deck. So this woman is going, she's doing everything that she can to delay something from going forward here, from moving forward. So for some of y'all, this could be a male on male situation. It could be a male marital arrangement. Others of you, it is a husband and a wife going through these changes and using these tactics, these delay tactics to prevent something from, to prevent things from to be held up, trying to make things be held up, stalling things, using stalling tactics. Wow. And this is the message. The message is, this is the message, you know. That justice being served. Judgment is here. Judgment is happening. Justice is happening in this situation regardless, and there is no stalling. You know, things are in full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. I'm getting full speed ahead. The divine has spoken. It's full speed ahead. These chain of events are happening regardless. And there's nothing. And that's the message. Someone's time is up.